Welcome back. In the deadly shooting at that Michigan high school, we're learning now of a search warrant that occurred hours ago, carried out at the Detroit artist studio where Ethan Crumbley's parents seem to be hiding from police. Authorities this evening searching Andrzej Sikora's home. Joining us now is Andrzej Sikora's attorney, Clarence Dass. Mr. Dass, thank you very much for coming on the show. Appreciate it. So there was this search warrant at your client's home this evening. What can you tell us about it?
Well, the search warrant came actually after we had cooperated with law enforcement for about 2 hours, and they informed us that they had a search warrant. We, as we had done all along, voluntarily complied, went to my client's home. They took a couple phones and a couple laptops, and I really believe this is to hopefully rule out my client's culpability in all of this and to dot their I's and cross their T's.
Now, you know that the question everyone's going to want to know from you is, the world is following this manhunt for this couple. Your client knows the couple and allows them to go, you can call it hide, stay, whatever, in his studio. He didn't know that there was a massive manhunt going on for them?
He didn't, and it's more complicated as we go through the facts because the manhunt didn't even start until the evening on last Friday. They called him, my client, in the morning before charges were even announced and asked for a place to stay to avoid media and death threats that were kind of ongoing throughout the week toward them. He was already there, my client, at his place of employment. They show up, he leaves in and out of the place throughout the day to go to meetings and leaves to go home at 5 p.m. He believes the entire time that they are in contact with their attorney and their attorney is going to take and turn them in. That didn't happen. They deceived him. They stayed in a studio till 2 o'clock in the morning when ultimately they were arrested.
And so from your perspective, you don't expect that there are going to be charges against your client?
I don't. Again, we spent 2 hours today with the Oakland County sheriffs going through every single fact that my client knew. We've given them his phone and his computer. I don't believe there's going to be any evidence there. And this is a situation where I think no good deed goes unpunished. He was a friend trying to help a friend, didn't know the full totality of what was going on.
Finally, I got to ask you, just sort of as an analyst, what do you make about the school officials here? It sounds like the authorities may end up charging school officials. You're an attorney there in Michigan. Do you think that based on what you've seen, based on what you've heard, based on the facts, that that's likely?
Well, Dan, I watched your earlier segment, and I agree with you that it's going to be difficult to not only prove against the parents, setting a new precedent, but against the school. The school may have learned information about Ethan Crumbley. We don't know the extent of what that is, but I think when you start delving into people who have no relationship to the student other than being employees at a school, administrators, I think it's a slippery slope. But if there is evidence that people did know of a threat, did not do something about it, I think charges would be would happen in that case.
Clarence Dass, thank you very much for joining us. Really appreciate it. I'm going to just add something for all of you who are going to listen to the show regularly, and that is you are going to hear me on this show distinguishing between wrong and criminal because they aren't the same thing. And I'm not going to do it based on favor or politics or anything, but it's an important distinction. And we've got to be able to focus on it. In all sorts of cases, wrong doesn't necessarily mean criminal. We'll see in this case. Traffic stop coming up leads to a chase, ends with officers surrounding a truck when the man inside starts firing, kills a deputy, and more. More of this dramatic video when we come back. Thank you for watching. Click the red subscribe button below so you can get more of NewsNation's fact-driven, unbiased coverage.